Hey, this is Dustin with Hunter Trim and Cabinets. Just wanted to share some of our improvements from this week. Start off at one of our assembly benches. You can see here in the before picture, there's no way to erase all that writing up there, so we got an eraser added there. There's a plug down under this bench as well. Just hard to get to, hard to plug things in. So we got that plug relocated towards the front, so we can use that much easier. Here's some labels we got added to some screw bins in our drawer department, so we know which screws go on which guides. A few weeks ago, we changed the wheels out on our install carts, but now they won't fit into the bins that we created for our trailer. So we got that rebuilt, raised that shelf up, so those will all fit in there nice and tidy and clean. Here's some door stops. Sounds simple, but this is a big thing. We put these door stops on our bathroom, so now we can hold the door open when we sweep and mop in there, so we're cleaning every week. Makes that so much easier. Here's a busted hose that we had going to a saw for our dust collection to keep things clean. So we got that replaced, so we shouldn't have all that extra dust from now on. Here's one of our tables. We have to move from time to time. It's obviously upside down, that picture, but we got some casters put on it to make that easier to move than having to move it with two people. Here's one of our forms that we send out in with our install guys. My manager was having to recreate this every time, so he just copied and pasted and made a template for this to make that so much easier. We realized with some of our social media, some of the information on here wasn't accurate and it was outdated. So Madison took the time, got all this back up to speed. So at least we're showing everything right to all of our customers. Here's an improvement in our engineering department. We have these hair organizers, so we've been standardizing them from a left and a right, a small and a big, and then getting the right material saved on those. So we've been working on that for a little while. Here's a flag system that we came up with to tell our installers that an island is ready to be disassembled and loaded, or we're still working on it. Simple improvement here, using our heads, not our wallets. That's an eraser that had come apart. We just glued it back together so we can use it for our dry erase boards. Here's in one of our bathrooms, we did this in our big bathroom a couple weeks ago, that little soap dispenser. We've got it up on the wall now, so it's easier to clean the sink when we do our cleaning every week. Here's an SOP that we made for illuminated toes for our full overlay cabinets, just standardizing everything to make it easier and more repetitive. Here's some more engineering things. We're really getting our engineering department dialed in. These guys are really doing a great job over there, just getting all this stuff documented, which is really big. Here's an SOP that we created for phone screening, so when people call in for a job, we have a standard for that. This is our CNC. This is where we tally our sheets every day. Wasn't really anything wrong with this, but this looks so much better, this improvement, so much easier to read from my manager as he comes by collecting that data. Here's one of our drawers that we put in Kaizen foam some time ago. Just got sloppy. We'd replace some of the tools, so we got that dialed back in, replaced them. Here's a hose reel we added over at our shipping dock so we can get to tires when we need to air them up, but it's up out of the way, so it's in nobody's way, plenty of headroom.
Morning, this is Dennis at HTC, here with Hayden to talk about his favorite improvement. My name's Hayden, so this is my favorite improvement. Super simple, but it's a big time saver. Before we were using just a central trash can on job site. We added a file bar, that way we could hang these individual trash cans on the carts.
How does this help?
It's helped with cleanup. You know, we clean up every room as soon as we leave. So instead of going and lugging the trash can that's usually by our chop saw stand, now we have one with us. Saves us time walking back and forth. Motion. Sir. Yes, sir.
I use OneNote for lots of things, all my notes that I keep for everything. And I had a note for my meeting every day with Jeremy, and I would just make lists of things for jobs and stuff that we need to talk about. Problem was keeping up with it, deleting, adding, those kind of things was kind of hard. So what I did was I added a folder to my to-dos. This is how I run the morning meeting. This is how I talk with the sales and design team. Now I just have a checklist here that I can add. I can just check them off, uncheck them if I need to. So really going to help run that meeting with him every day more effectively.
Another great job by our team this week, making lots of improvements. Just keep improving.